Welcome to the Maximum Edge Sports Wagering Show. My name is John Santucci. Call me Tooch. I have Anthony with me, of course. We're going to be breaking down Monday Night Football, Steelers and Bears with two special guests. Anthony, first off, how is it going? How was your day yesterday?
It was horrible. It was horrible. Worst weekend of my 20-plus year career. Let's just put it that way. So it's Monday. It's a new day. Looking forward to the Monday night game.
It wasn't as good as our guest's day, so let's bring in some of our guests. We got Over and Under Girl.
Hi, guys.
Hello. Welcome back to the show. I know you and our other guest both had really good days. We also got G-Dog.
What's up?
Greg, 6-0 yesterday.
Right.
Congratulations. Great day on a bloody Sunday.
Thank you.
All of us today will be breaking down the Bears and Steelers. That line opened at Bears +5 and over under of 40, I think. 40.5. Right now the game is sitting at Steelers -7 and over under of 40. You got the Steelers, who are coming off a big victory against the Browns. Probably why Ben Roethlisberger came back after the Browns humiliated him in the playoffs last year. I think that game was like 28-0 before the first quarter was over. You guys remember that game? It was like turnover after turnover. And like first quarter was like 28-0 already. But the Bears are sitting at 3-5. Pittsburgh at 4-3, still alive. The Bears are doing Bears things. The coach is back though. I think Anthony is Coach Nagy out of COVID protocol.
Yeah, he should be back tonight. I mean, it's not a good thing unless you're back in the Bears. Turn out Matt Nagy. He's going at the end of the year, 1,000%. This dude is he's so toxic, it's horrible. If you're a Chicago Bears fan, you understand 1,000% what I'm saying. If you're not a Chicago Bears fan, you don't want this guy anywhere near your franchise. Nowhere near. He's toxic. He's a leech. He's just awful. Absolutely awful.
Probably the worst play caller in Bears history.
NFL history.
Do you know who Matt Nagy is?
I'd rather have Jason Garrett. I'd rather have Jason Garrett from the Cowboys.
Do you know who Matt Nagy is, Over Under Girl?
Let me know.
Yeah, the Bears head coach, which means if he's back, the Bears will probably lose. So if he's back calling plays, I like the Steelers. Let's just be. I know my team. Anthony and I grew up Bears fans. G-Dog, you know the NFC North. Give us some insight on this game tonight, which way you're leaning.
I'm definitely leaning Pittsburgh. I mean, Justin Fields is still a rookie. I mean, he's looked better recently, but I don't think he's going to perform as well as – I mean, they just don't have it. I mean, they don't have much of a running game. And Montgomery's been injured. I think he's playing tonight, but
he's back tonight.
I don't see a lot of points being scored in this one, actually.
I don't either.
In Pittsburgh primetime, I think Steelers will get it done.
These primetime games tend to lean towards the over under girl. What are you thinking tonight? Anything the total or side?
I have two picks. I'm taking Steelers -7, and I'm taking the over 39.5. I got it at that. But now I seen it's at it's at 40 now, I believe.
Yep.
So I'm taking the over.
Yep, -40. And the last game the Bears played the 49ers last week. We were all over the under in that game. It turned out into a shootout. 52 points, I think, in that game. So, I mean, I can see where you're coming from, really. I mean, 58 points? Okay. Anthony, thoughts? Bears, Steelers, which way you leaning?
So, you got the Bears, injured defensive line, injured secondary, no offensive line for Justin Fields to throw the ball. He's going to be running for his life once again. let's not underestimate the Steelers defense. That's one thing that no one still talks about is the Steelers. Very, very good defense. Mike Tomlin has very good head coaching skills on this team. Ben Roethlisberger at quarterback, he can still sling the ball. He's definitely aged 1,000%. But he's got the weapons at receivers. This Bears team is just weaker and weaker, week in and week out. I mean, the Bears couldn't stop the run last week. What makes you think he can stop Najee Harris in Pittsburgh? And you know when you play prime time in Pittsburgh, it's nuts. It's crazy. So David Montgomery is back today. That's a huge plus for the Bears, but he's not going to make a huge difference in the game change. I see a lot of punts in this game. I see the Steelers getting a lot of field goals. Bears are going to struggle to even get 10 points today. That's my prediction.
I'm leaning under as well. Just the Bears are the 32nd ranked offense, averaging 264 yards per game. So not a lot, 127 yards passing per game. And then the Steelers, of course, have that number 11 ranked defense. They're 13th against the rush, only averaging 106 yards. Said David Montgomery's back. I'm not so sure Khalil Herbert isn't the better back. He's
Right now, yeah.
He looked
Herbert
really
good.
great. While Montgomery was
So-
out, Khalil Herbert was really running the ball well. The Steelers, of course, have struggled to run the ball. They are 28th overall rushing. Bears are 13th or sixth against the run. So just Najee Harris may struggle tonight too, which is why I kind of lean towards the under. A lot of 3 and outs tonight, but I seem to after this weekend I kind of want to do the opposite of whatever I feel I'm leaning, whichever way I'm leaning. I feel like going the opposite.
True. It's true.
But hey, college basketball starts tomorrow.
Yes.
So,
You're excited about it?
I'm super excited. That's probably my best is college basketball. Anthony, I know you're excited. Greg,
Yeah,
how do you feel about college basketball? You like capping college basketball?
love college basketball.
Excellent. You and I will
Love
have
college
some.
basketball. We did really well last year, probably
Yeah.
like 57%. I mean, thousands of bets. So
Yep.
it's like
Yeah.
over the season, there's lots and lots and lots of bets. Obviously, every Saturday can be 100. I mean, it's crazy.
And
And I'm a volume better myself, so I bet on a lot of stuff. Most professional actual bettors do bet on a ton of games because it's just you spread it out, you run your formulas, you run your numbers, and whatever it matches. You don't know which one's gonna hit whatever. Every time I try to cherry pick, I don't do well, but when I get it just doing volume, I usually do pretty well over the course of the season.
very good over under girl college basketball.
Oh,
Who's
I
your-
do
who's your team?
very well in that.
You got a favorite
record
team?
my record last year was what? Well, altogether it's been 434 over 419. I lost 419 games of college.
You got a favorite team?
No, I don't. I bet
UCLA
every
Bruins
team-
for me.
UCLA, man. I was just about to say I like that. I love following them last year.
Oh yeah, it was exciting last year.
Very exciting last year at Johnny Juzang and company. Really enjoyed watching them, especially that game against the overtime game against Gonzaga. That was a killer. I'll be waiting for college basketball getting kicked off. Any advice for the start of college basketball season, Greg? Stay away, lean the overs.
I would like the first couple of weeks don't get tied in or don't get roped into just betting to bet and just kind of see like the first 4 or 5 games for each. I mean, unless it's something obvious, but I mean, it's really, you got to kind of let it go a little bit better. I mean, I do really well once the conference play starts. It's like these little tournaments and stuff like that. I mean, they're TV games and the bookies sucker people in. So usually wait at least a week or two. I wouldn't say 4 or 5 games, but at least a week or two to kind of see how things are shaping out.
Right.
The neutral sites, you ride the dogs. If you're a degenerate and there's a ton of you out there and you have to bet college basketball day one, just bet the under. Bet the under. That's my biggest advice to you.
I resemble that remark. What do you say we give away a free play or a couple? We got a couple free plays tonight, I think, right, Anthony?
Yep.
All right, let's do
Yeah,
it.
one from each of our guests.
All right, before I cut you off, Anthony was saying one free play from each of our guests. We got our free play under 40 from G-Dog and Steelers -7 from Over Under Girl. You can find we need to get Over Under Girl's Twitter handle up there on the screen there. Can you tell us where it's at? Over and Under Girl.
At Over Under Girl, Twitter or Instagram. You can
Right,
me
great
on both of them.
follow. G-Dog at G-Dog Sports, another great follow. He does his WTF sports fact of the day, which I love. If you're not following him, you're missing out. And
Don't forget about the fat ass free play.
fat ass free play.
PH.
PHAT free play. Yep. And Anthony is at Pounded Sport VIP. And Anthony, we are actually our weekend starts tonight after the show. we do 5 nights a week, and actually you can see both of us tomorrow on Sports in the World podcast. Or is
Yeah,
it
what are
just
the odds
me?
of that?
Both of us tomorrow
No,
on
it's
Sports
me
in the World.
too.
Okay.
What are the odds of all of us lined up at the same time?
Tomorrow with friend of the show, Ladarius Brown. Anthony and I will be on Sports and the World. Hopefully talking college basketball too, my favorite college basketball. I had a good year last year. I hope to continue, but I'm going to listen to my brothers over there and not bet right away. G-Dog and Anthony I'll let it breathe first, right?
Let's get through tonight first.
Let's
Yeah.
get through tonight.
Let's
Yep.
get through tonight.
I was able to place this wager. I got a free single game parlay from DraftKings, which I used to play the under and the Steelers. So, all right, for Over and Under Girl, G-Dog Sports, and Pounded Sports, this is Tooch signing off. Thank you both for being here, and we will see you next time some week. I know you both will be back. Adios.
Bye.
And I'm the team cap. He's the preview, and I'm the main attraction.
Unstoppable, unconquerable, on top of the world, accomplishing the impossible. Unstoppable, unconquerable, on top of the world, accomplishing the impossible.
Invincible hustle, mighty desire to conspire, to transpire, to be